We doing a reading without the cards, right? But I wanted to come back on live because I exited my live prematurely, right? Once people try to project their feelings under false pages and shit, because they can't authentically be themselves. I'm here to wake shit up always. I've been like that my whole life, but now don't nothing make me back down, right? The fact that people have to make fake pages to actually, and they still don't be speaking their truth. They do that to try to deter me from doing what I'm doing, right? I shake shit up. I crush false realities that people built for themselves. They've convinced themselves that this is the truth because they say is the truth, right? When in actuality, they have never focused on themselves. They have never poured into people for real, for real. They did shit for something in return always, right? They had their own interests as priority, right? And the shit that was actually for them, they prioritized last. So the fact that people come on my page and I'm new, I'm building something for myself, right? I've been established, but now we on a more sturdy foundation. So let me just say this: when they come and try to provoke, I just want you guys to know I already see through it. I already know who you are, what your intentions are, and if you ask, you don't even gotta ask them because some of the people who I've already told about themselves or predicted some shit or, you know, a psychic gift is a psychic gift. I just happen to be. What makes you psychic is you happen to be right prematurely before something happens. You're not right while it's going on. You're right beforehand. Because how did you know that information? I don't have eyes on you. God does, though. This is just things that I pick up on. This is a part of me. Bring me that egg. It's always been a part of me, right? Um, so the fact that they come on here utilizing these fake pages, they think I don't know who they are. I do. I know your energy from a mile away. Like, but what scares you is the fact that I'm standing in my power and yeah, yeah. Bring me that egg because I told you I'm making your rice, right? Bring me my egg. Bring me my egg. I'm making you food right now. That's why I'm standing here. Yeah, so what I'm saying is I scare these people. You know why? Because they are aware of my psychic gifts. They are aware that I'm actually standing in my power and not taking no for an answer. They aware that they can't run me off, right? So they make these fake pages, and these are people I know in real life because they're scared to come up and speak their truth. Because if you spoke your truth, you will have to incriminate yourself and tell people the things that you're really out here doing under the guise of, oh, it's God, right? I believe in Jesus. You tried to force your beliefs on people and force this image that you were actually a good person, that you were a genuine person. When the whole time you were shitting on the people that was genuine, like myself, towards you. So when they come on here and do these things, I was gonna be on my previous life for an hour, right? So I have to wake it up because I know I scare you. Anybody who's been in my life ever, I'm sure I've predicted some shit prematurely, and he was like, and they always called me and been like, "How the fuck did you know that? What the?" Had them fucking spooked. I look like a regular person, but from a child, I've always been that. That's why. Exactly. That's why this is nothing but a gift from God. I don't play with nothing. The most I do, let's keep it a buck. The most I do for myself as I learned how to protect myself, spirit, and the shit I do in the physical, right? I don't really have to do nothing, but the shit I do in the physical to keep my mind at bay and at peace, I light my white candle, right? Anything I do, I speak life over me, protection over my baby. I don't do shit on nobody else. It's easier to say, the truth is stranger than fiction. I love sci-fi, by the way. So if you read sci-fi, you see the shit in sci-fi, half of that shit then came true in real life, right? So to make them feel comfortable, they like to call people witches and get in there and try to prove them wrong when they know themselves that that person is actually legit. Matter of fact, too legit to quit. Like, let me stop rhyming. But too legit, I'm too legit to quit. If you ain't here, put a thumbs up. If you're not one of them fake people, fake pages I'm talking about. Because a lot of the fake pages is people I know in real life that have to do this because I can read all of them to a T. Because I was actually observing. It's not, oh, let me gather all this information. That was never my intention. That's just what I was doing at the time. I was just watching people when they say they was there for me, when they say they genuinely gave a fuck. They sat back while multiple people came against me, and guess who's still standing? Me. It's nigga. Let me tell y'all some stories real quick. It's a nigga that came in when I was in the hood, well, in another, well, Bed-Stuy, right? Because I'm still in the hood, but another part of town that I'm not familiar with. The nigga, and I always bring this up. Let me just tell you, because crazy shit happens to them. Crazy shit happens to them, and it be shocking me, because I don't wish death, I don't wish harm on nobody, but I do know God is real, because how he showed up in my life, right? Some nigga, when I used to run the streets, you know, I used to have I grew up a tomboy, so naturally men are drawn to me, even in my feminine energy. Men are drawn to me, so I had a lot of bros, right? Before I was a mommy, I was just that bitch in the hood, riding a bike, taking trips, young, right? Working real hard. God is king. God is king. So I was that one that introduced new shit to the people and mind you, I lived there, but I was a child last time I've been to the Stuy. Then I came back. I was still a teenager, but my face wasn't, I didn't grow up with these people, right? I left and came back. So I'm outside with one of the bros, and out the blue, some nigga just like, I'm not sure if he had an issue. It seemed like they knew each other, but the nigga a grown man came up to me and slapped me. This is real life. A grown man came up to me and slapped me. Hold on for a sec. I'm telling my story. So a grown man, I'm just showing you how I scare these people in real life. A grown man came up to me and slapped me out the blue, and I'm like confused. I'm like, so guess what? I slapped that nigga back. See, I used to be wild like that. I don't give a fuck about size, nothing. David, Goliath, it don't matter. I didn't have no fear, right? I always went against that fear instinct in me. You don't need to put that. You don't need to put that under there. That's what I'm talking about. Let me hide them. Because we not going to have no distractions. Y'all on my fucking time. It's either you support or you don't. Thank you to the people that have support and show some real love. Because my truth is stranger than fiction. Let's keep it a buck. This is why you like how a beautiful woman gets so much shit. Because I stand on my shit and I speak my truth. That's why they mad. When you speak the truth, it shake up rooms. No, the topic is me telling why people that I know make fake pages and try to deter me as I'm building, something for myself. This is just one avenue of stability. They know I can outwork all of them together, right? I've never been a lazy bum. I've always worked hard for what I wanted, even though I did not have to, because God blessed me and loves me that much, right? Shit just come to me easy. And that's why they really mad. It was never meant for me to clean shit all day. Like, let's keep it a buck. God didn't bless me with all these gifts to stay in a place people wanted me to. That's why they really mad. They come on here with the fake pages. But let me get back to the story. So the nigga slapped me. And I'm just telling all the stories how I scare people in real life. And I even scared myself at these times. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't thinking about no ill will towards them. I'm like, that shit happened. I move on. I don't dwell on shit, right? Unless you keep trying to play in my face. Like, you'll do something wicked, and niggas would try to do that. They thought I was easy prey. Go wash your hands. Go wash your hands. Even my baby, when I get on live and try to do my thing, he was sleeping peacefully. The girl came on here, the nigga. Go wash your hands. Go wash your hands. In the bathroom. The girl came on here and started bringing him up, like worried about him. You don't need. See, I see where they trying to go. I already see shit before it happens, right? I know exactly who it is, who will attempt what act, right? What things they can try to bring up. They're going to try to bring up my child eventually once I get to a certain level, right? With this YouTube shit. They're going to try to bring up the child and how I treat him and how I care for him. We all know I'm a great mother. Like, if you don't know, you know. Huh? No, don't put no bubbles in there. I asked you to go wash your hands while I make your food. Yeah, so basically, the nigga slapped me. Why the fuck months later I'm with a cousin, right? Because I don't have no family, but I was with a cousin, and I didn't even know this nigga name. I didn't even know this nigga name that slapped me, grown ass me, and I'm with, back in the day. Why the fuck I'm passing through the hood, minding my business? We see fucking white tape. If you in the hood and it's white tape, it's a body somewhere, right? Whether it was from natural causes or, and this is a known building. It was actually the third building in the sky. So, and the nigga that slapped me, why this nigga dead? I didn't even know the name of nothing. The way I found out it was the nigga that slapped me, years later, is because my ex came to me and told me that it was the nigga. My ex knew the nigga name, and that was surprising to me. He was revealing himself as well, showing that while he's sitting here trying to play close, he was just trying to watch me close. I don't give a fuck what you shut the fuck up. How about that? You on my time and you watching me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up too while you at it. So that was one instance where I scared the shit out of people. I didn't even know the nigga. He came for me. Nigga deceased. On to the next. A next nigga. It was a situation. I've always driven. This was my fourth car or whatever. And one of them, this nigga I seen, next time I seen him, he was trying to do shit, if he was talking to me or fucking with me and spreading lies about me in the hood. So guess what happened to this nigga? Next time when I left the hood, came back, because God will remove you. He don't want you around none of it, but he will give you front row seats to everybody's shit. Fuck a karma, because they still got shit to pay in the next life when they reincarnate. This nigga in a wheelchair. Next time I see him rolling down the block, you was talking so much shit when I had my car and all of this shit and trying to be funny and shit. You ain't all about that, man. Yeah, okay. Like I said, next nigga, I didn't have to do nothing. My ancestors stepped in for me, sweetie pie. I don't have to lift a finger. I'm a creative. I don't have to lift a finger like most people do. That's why they mad. So this nigga in a wheelchair. So one day, one in a wheelchair. I'm not doing nothing. Mind you, I'm minding my business. This is why I scared them. This is why I scared them. This is why I scared them, because they see shit come back instantly. Right? And next one. Cousin having a baby. I told him prematurely before I even knew his girl was pregnant, whatever. Come back. Mind you, he was playing in clothes, acting fake and shit. They ain't invite me to the wedding. Did some funny shit, because I could tell everybody shit. But these people didn't realize, you can't come for me. I don't have to do shit. I'm in the comfort of my home. I'm living my life. I'm chasing my dreams. I'm building shit for myself. You guys will not interfere. You can't talk about my motherhood, because any bitch that come on here when I'm say if I'm where I want to be with this YouTube shit, once you start showing face, people oh, I know. Everybody want to claim they know you. Top 10 things. Yeah, because you're one of them. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, this is real life. Go do your fact check, stupid. Go do your fact check. You're one of them. Get the fuck out of here. But you have to watch me from some fake shit. Goodbye. Anyways, so you got one nigga that spooked from some shit I didn't even know. I just said I had a dream, like Martin Luther fucking King. I had a dream. That was it. This is why I scare these people. I can't help that I'm a dreamer. I can't help that thank you, Two Guns. I can't help that I scare these motherfuckers. I can't help that I've been a dreamer from the time I was born. I can't help that I've had these gifts from young. I cannot help it. But now that I'm on your TV screen and soon, opportunities coming and shit, because I've never been a lazy bum bitch, right? I've never been that. And shit do come easy to me. People try to hope that because they have to work fuck. Yeah. It's your food. Your food is right here. It's still cooking. Would you ask for a spoon? Because they have to work their whole lives, and this is what I was trying to ask. Can I have a shout out? Yeah, but I'm telling my story. I'm telling my story and no interruptions. I'm not a people pleaser. That shit is dead. That shit is dead. I used to be that. Whole time they thought a bitch was I was just observing people Because now that I'm where I'm at, right, building a new on steady ground, none of these people are around me. I used to have so many people around me. I used to have all these bros and homegirls. I was always that auntie when these bitches got pregnant while they was young. I had my baby at 28 years old when I had more sense. And I was already sensible then, but I was living my life. I was living my life. I manifested my baby. I made a fucking vision board on my old laptop, like a boy or girl. I found pictures of how I looked as a baby with curly hair, right? Yes, it's in my blood, yes. But I was born in Massachusetts and I was raised all over, like Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, predominantly. But yes, we have a whole bunch. We have Hispanic in it. We have Caribbean. We have Native American, right? It's a whole bunch. I don't put a label on me, right? If you fuck with me, you already know. You know my nationality. But anyways, that's not the point. And then it was we could get into that too. It was a mix up about my father, my uncle kid, but we're not getting into that. We talking about me scaring these motherfuckers in real life and why people would come on my new channel, right? Because they already know they wanted to watch and monitor. I already blocked my mother from here. So if she do come on here, it's going to be under a fake page, and I told her why. Because you cannot put yourself in my business. You don't need to be involved in everything I do. My birth mother, right? You cannot involve yourself, and people get mad. People get mad when you tell them about themselves. You didn't dog me out too. And when I said to her, she said, well, I'm trying to make up for it. You cannot make up for being a bad mother. I'm just keeping it a buck. You can't make up for being a bad mother. You could try to be a good grandmother, but we to the point where I don't even trust you. And if I don't trust nobody, I damn sure don't trust you with my child, right? This is my truth. This is my truth. I keep building these things for myself, and these same motherfuckers come along and think they're gonna insert themselves. This is what you think. So let me tell you what they're going to attempt to do. Once I say, if I had 100K subscribers, and I don't need to have a big stage. Eventually, let me tell you, my story will be in books because it's stranger than fiction. You would not believe it. I had this scar from a child, from neglect, busting my shit on the slide while it was raining. Why the fuck I'm at a park in the pouring rain? My mom did not raise us. I was in foster care, right? This is my truth. You would never know that. That's why I'm everybody in one. Thank you. I'm just keeping it a buck because these same motherfuckers come and make fake pages like I don't know their energy, like I don't know who they are. Like I don't know who they are. Everybody want to have this tragic story, but real tragedy don't exude struggle, right? I think I'm so grateful. I think I'm so blessed. But you know, when a nigga real people from the hood, they don't want to jack that shit. They trying to get out the hood. Anybody that's bigging up the fucking hood, and yeah, don't forget where you come from. But anybody who really from the hood and really like that, they want to get as far away from that as possible. Let's keep it a buck. Nobody want to stay in that toxicity, especially if you evolving as a person. Exactly. Somebody that's been to jail, they do everything to stay out of jail. Let's keep it a buck. I only been to the bookends a handful of times. I've never been arrested before I was with my ex. My ex knew me before I even knew who the fuck he was. Niggas come up to me and knowing me, like I really know mad people in real life. Niggas will come towards me, right? I don't know who the fuck sent. Sometimes I have asked them, who sent you? Like, it's because it's giving that same funky ass energy, right? Like, I know this ain't what God had for me. Niggas that come my way. That's why I'm happy single. It's peaceful like this. It's peaceful. I don't have nobody draining me, leeching off of me. And I was an overgiver. Like, if I was struggling with my damn self, but I always had it and I worked hard for what I had to provide. Guess what? I don't have friends. And then mind you, I stopped smoking eventually. I'm all over the place, but I'm telling you why these niggas scared. It all plays into my story. And eventually I'm gonna tell it on a bigger screen so they could be big mad. Right now they little mad. I'm trying to go back. I like prison. Ew. Anyways, yeah, some people do, you know, to each his own. And let me tell you something about the hood, especially Bed-Stuy. A lot of the niggas know I know their secrets. That's why they keep trying and attempting it. Like you know I'm untouchable at this point. God bless, protect me. You could come to my door right now. And you know, you know. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't do the fake love. I've been seeing through these people, but I was that person, family, friends. If I give a fuck about you, I give you chance. I used to be that person, give you chance after chance after chance. Not anymore. You could call it cold, you could call it whatever. No, I am strong. I'm extra strong. But one thing about it, I don't bite my tongue really no more. Like I just don't have fucks to give. I don't care how I'm perceived. I don't care who likes me. My shit gonna grow regardless. Guess what? Cause I'm consistent. It's a business at the end of the day. And people like authenticity, right? They like when you be yourself. But when you have these fake pages that I had a bitch come on, do you fuck with Robert? Like these is people I know in real life. Why are you coming on my shit under a fake thing, right? Trying to be funny. I don't fuck with nobody. I got married, moved on that. Like what? Getting divorced, like what? I'm living my life, experiencing life. But these people make these fake pages, come here to try to, and I know them. It don't be just internet trolls. Some of them be little kids, right? We know that. Kids rule YouTube. We already know that. I say that all the time. But they mad because I'm speaking, because I'm gaining traction, right? Because I'm going with the flow. And this is draining to explain. I don't have to, I'm gonna say this shit one time and one time only. And but guess what? I'm gonna put money behind this to share it. So niggas can know, don't try it. You mad because I scared you in real life by my natural psychic abilities? Because I could have a conversation now and be speaking about some shit I don't know. And you know, I'm not thinking like, let me pick up on their energy. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I don't give a fuck. It's a difference. People say they don't give a fuck, but you see I'm minding my, I've always been that person to mind my business. Right? Bitches then tried to drag me and shit with their whole antics. I'm not a part of that. People like to try to attach themselves to me, and I realize that even in the shelter, I'm like, we grew past that. I don't got no friends, and I'm fine with that. I'm more peaceful that way, because I'm not going to keep telling a bitch to leave a nigga. She not learning her lesson. She want to get beat up, that's on her. Right? You know what you're supposed to do. I don't understand. See, I'm too smart for the dumb shit, so I don't be around the dumb shit. No, that's what it is, but it's people I actually know that be coming on these fake pages. Like I said, I didn't block my mother. I'm sure a bunch of other motherfuckers, niggas, who knows, is on here. Yeah, see, I'm very smart though. The person you shouldn't fear no dumb nigga. The person you need to take heed to is the smart individual, because guess what? They calculated. I'm very calculated. I thought about 10 scenarios before that shit ever happened. That's why it seemed like, oh, how you good with birds? How this person move? Because I pay attention. Huh? I know. Wait, let your rice cool off. Like, I don't want you to burn your mouth. We don't fear dummies, right? Because dummies do dumb shit. But a smart person, you move tactical with them. You move careful. You already showed your face. I know your energy. I can smell it a fucking 10 miles away. You get what I'm saying? Niggas be mad because you scared them in real life. I'm not even trying. I was telling my dreams to the wrong people. And it wasn't even to the wrong people. Now that I have clarity, they needed to hear it. Because people wonder how you know what they doing behind the scenes if you was not there. You was nowhere to be seen, right? You was nowhere to be found. It's not my job to try to do anything. I don't intentionally try to scare nobody. But say if you were to come to me and I was like sleep or whatever, and you tell me about my life, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how did they know? I tried to go to the area, got confused, ended up at Popeyes, I'm sure. Come up out of here. We talking the same people. Goodbye. See, when you on I don't play when it comes to my timing. Nobody's gonna put that dumb energy on me. Yeah, a lot of people can't. They can't, because it shatters the reality they built for themselves. Raja. Yes. What? Let me put his rice in the fucking bowl. Go ahead, eat. I told you it have to cool off. It's gonna burn you. And even my baby been trying me, but like I said, I know how to protect him, right? But when you do speak the truth, fuck the truth. When you speak on shit you don't know nothing about, but just happen to be right? Let's just say if it was a coincidence, if niggas believe in coincidence, and you speak on something that you was not even around, or you have insight that God gave you, right? Or just your psychic abilities gave you, that shatters the illusion that people thought, because people would speak about they believe in God and I do this and I do that and I go to church and Jesus is king, but in their hearts they don't really believe that. They just, it's giving cult vibes. You know, I'm keeping it a buck. It's giving cult. It's giving you are the downfall to people's evolution. It's giving agent of chaos. Here, Raja. Yeah, you asked me for your food. Here. It's giving agent of chaos, right? And my point to be on here is to get the bread. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. But sometimes with the bread comes attention, right? That's fine, because I didn't get it growing up, so I'm going to get that shit now. Anything that was stolen from me or you always comes back tenfold, right? One door opens the next door, that opens the next door. People mad because when they tried to open the door that wasn't for them and tried to emulate who you were, meaning me, it didn't work out for them. Hold on. Hold on, like I was saying, because ain't nothing gonna stop me from speaking my truth. Even mom don't want nothing. You got your food, you got your drink, you're not gonna distract me. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to cleanse. These is shit I learned along the way that God led me to, right? I learned how to cleanse. I learned how to speak my shit. But every time I get on live, there's always somebody like on there sucking dick. Why? Every time I get on live, there's somebody dick riding. Somebody trying to like stop my little shine. Like, so what? I'm connecting with people. I'm connected with strangers at that. Why does it matter to you? And it be these bitches and niggas hating, so ain't nobody exempt. You get what I'm saying? The only shit I do is this. Light my Palo Santo, cleanse my space, clean my space every day for the most part. If I skip a day, that's because I didn't feel like doing it. And I have that right. But let me tell you something, if you see these people's homes, if you see what they really do behind the scenes, they portray like this image, but that you could tell by how people live, like how they soul be. You know, your outer reflects how you feel in your inside. People houses be fucking filthy. I'm a professional cleaner. I know people houses be filthy. They soul be fucking dirty, like, and they have the nerve to portray like this good image or try to make you think. I'm gonna be on here for the hour. Matter of fact, they want to portray this image like they just do right by people, like they have people's best interests at heart. Like, nobody give a fuck about none of that. At the end of the day, it'd be a lot of shit to try to stop me from speaking my truth, right? But every day I do a reading, my truth always come out. People's truth come out. When I pick up on other people's energy, even when I'm not on live, I've been doing this before I knew what a tarot card was. You get what I'm saying? I can pick up on people's energy without trying. It don't matter if I see them on social media or in person. I'm like, why am I picking up on? Because it's not mine. I don't have nothing going on. I don't have no chaos around me. I'm not attached to no niggas, no bitches. Like, it's peaceful over here. Besides my baby being a toddler and, you know, me having to cleanse him as well from people I encounter or we encounter, because you never know who nobody attached to. Yeah, but like I said, I cleanse. I have to. I have no choice, because then when you have all these energies like attacking you, like, people don't realize when you say you're stupid on somebody live, right? That's you sending shit towards them. That's you sending that stupid ass energy to them. Now they acting confused and shit. I know how to dismantle that shit immediately. You're a stupid bitch. Get off my shit, right? That's how you do it. You block that shit right when it come your way. People project. That's word magic. Energy. It cannot be created nor destroyed. It has to be transmuted. So when people send these things your way, you transmute that shit. You speak your truth even louder. You get more happy. You do more dances, right? You do these things to transmute that shit, and guess where that energy goes back to them. We were born into a world full of energy. Yes, we were born into this toxic low vibrational energy, but once you ascend and evolve and become aware, you make your way out of that. So now you align with a whole different energy. You align with a whole different frequency, but people try to keep bringing. You know why they poke celebrities the most? Let's keep it a buck. They poke these people that are seen widely because, oh yeah, they seem like an easy target, right? People put their hate online. People can say whatever the fuck they want. Yeah, I've said shit too, right? We all, nobody's exempt, but or what I think is the truth, right? Shit don't have meaning unless we assign it meaning. So I manifested the reality I'm in now. My reality did not look nothing like this 3 years ago. I manifested this. So to somebody else, popcorn ceilings and fucking, it's the peas. So what? So what? It's levels to this shit. I went from not having a crib at all and attempting to and getting sabotaged to having one now. Something had to break through. Something had to give. So you don't know what nobody went through just to get the basics in life. Niggas ain't want me to have the basics. I've had 4 cars. I've had 1 apartment. This is my first. Guess what? I'm still here. 1 child, right? People don't want you to have the bare minimum. It was a point where when I got laced, I was looking like a fucking fiend out here. Like, so that could justify the reason why they say, oh, this bitch doing drugs. No, I was laced. I was fucking laced. That means something was, I used to smoke. See, let me tell you, when you have these vices, if you are alcoholic and people know you are alcoholic and they want to get to you, they'll play it cool, and now they putting some shit in your alcohol. They putting rat poison or whatever, but alcohol is real strong, but they'll put something in there to try to poison you. If niggas know you smoke weed or bud, because now the shit legal, if niggas know you smoke weed, that's where they're gonna attack you at. So if you don't drink or smoke, they gotta find a new way. You get what I'm saying? People get, because the point is to take you down, still kill and destroy. That's the point. The point is so you be off the face of the earth. But for some reason you still walking. How many people we done seen, from the Kanikas to all of the Shaquillas and all of that, who around people, I'm sure they knew, let's keep it a buck, I'm sure they knew that they should have been got the fuck from around. But shit like that happens when people ignore the signs, when people refuse to evolve. I'm keeping it a buck. That's the reality. It is sad how things happen, right? Because I could have easily been one of them. I could have been a Kanika. I could have been a Shaquilla if I remained in that comfortable space that was uncomfortable, but that I found comfortability in. I could have been, and that's why when I seen them stories, I'm like, and it always happened at a time where I made a decision that was against the grain, in my best interest. Anytime I made a decision to leave and not tell nobody knew I was pregnant. I just decided to, I said that was my sign. If I continue to stay here, I already know I got laced. I already know I got jumped, and my ex sat around and watched and act like he was unaware. I already knew this shit. Somebody who I gave everything to, right? I already knew this. So I knew if I'm pregnant, oh yeah, ain't nothing stopping these motherfuckers to try to take me out again, right? You don't stay around people that already showed their face. And mind you, the funny part about it, these motherfuckers that did these things, the motherfucker that did these things, they sat there in my face and act like they was oblivious because they thought I was oblivious. That's why. Whole time I already seen what the fuck was up. I already seen the monitoring. I already saw the cameras, but I didn't give a fuck after a while because I wasn't in my own space. And the way I knew, see, I'm gonna tell this later. This is not the time or the place. But I've already said enough for today, as far as that situation. But yeah, this may resonate with somebody. You scare motherfuckers because you be right and don't even realize that you're right. And guess what? They always will come back, because in my case, they've always come back. Oh, you was right about this. You was right about that. How the fuck did you know that? Guess what happened to what? I don't be asking for this information. They reach out to me. I don't be giving a fuck. I move on with my life. I didn't try to get no get back for most of them. I didn't try to get no get back. And it wasn't me playing punani, it's just because I knew it was trying to trick me out where I'm supposed to be. I wouldn't have been here right now on live speaking. It would have been another story in the newspaper like this happened to this girl. Around the same time I got laced, somebody else got laced, and guess what? They're not here no more. This was somebody that was known in the hood. And you seen that nigga from being fly, creating shit, being a creator, to losing his mind, asking for change, and now deceased. This was somebody who was on the top of their shit and had plenty opportunities, but because they kept the wrong company, because people like to always blame the person that is obviously them. When it was no, it's let me tell you something. When it come to people down for it, it's always, in most cases, it's always the people that they play close or had around them or show love to. It's always. I never seen one where it's not. So people, the hood talks. It's always gonna be that, but they try to blame it on outsiders, or it was because he did that. No, it was the people that knew him and knew how to get next to him to even be able to do that. People that he trusted. And same with me. I could have been another statistic. That's a statistic, right? Plenty bitches and niggas die from trusting the wrong people. But because I'm not a statistic, it don't matter if I'm in the P's now, but I'm still not a statistic. You know why? Because it's levels to the shit. I went from not having a crib, but sleeping on the floor and pull out couches, to having a place to stay. So when people try to come and attack me, I already see you for who you are and what you are. I don't scare me no more. I surprise myself, but I don't scare me no more. I have faith in myself. I trust myself way more than I used to. That's why I'm able to speak it freely and not give a fuck about no consequences. Because guess what? If you attempt, God gonna meet you before I have to. That's all I'm gonna say. God interferes. When people try to come against people that are protected, I am protected. Like, all that shit I've been through from the time I took my first breath. Shit. Nobody, I don't know nobody who's like, yeah, we all experience shit, but fucking earth-shattering shit that could have took you out back to back. And I didn't realize until I became a little bit more aware, woke, right? Until I'm like, yo, I could have been dead from that. I could have been dead from... You realize how much God actually protects you. And some more than others because they're surrounded by more wickedness, right? That's the most wicked be disguised as them church folks and, oh, Jesus is the Lord, and get the fuck out of here with that shit. Because I say it to your face. It be them niggas that do the most dirt. It be them niggas that try to interfere in people's life the most. Playing God in other people's life. Nobody can play God in my life. There's only one, and it's unseen. Guess what? And I hear them, they try to make you the butt of the joke and shit. I just thought I'd speak about it once and for all. Let me just clear the fucking air. They need to stay off my shit because I know exactly who it be. So people that come on here and try to, I'm telling you, watch what I tell you. They already see shit before it happens. They're going to try to come for my motherhood. They're going to try to come for my living and try to come for my pureness and abstinence and whole. The most shit you could say about a woman, she a hoe. Maybe if she look like a fiend, she a crackhead. Like, it's not too much people could say. And once you know all the things they could say, I'm a Capricorn. I'm very analytical. I already thought about all the things and I already see them attempting. When they come on my lives, I'm doing readings that's with the blatant talk, bringing my baby up. Oh, I thought you was cursing in front of your baby. That's none of your fucking business, bitch. That's none of your business. That's none of your business. He's well taken care of, No, the minority is white people. I'm the majority, black people, brown, because I'm not, this is black. Let me show y'all black real quick. This is black. This is golden, right? I have a golden hue. Don't call me black, right? The minority is the white folk, but they try to convince us that we're the minority. No, we're the majority. As you can see, we control shit. But there's a lot of us that are asleep. People are in cage, like mentally. That be our biggest downfall. It be those, you had house niggas and you had fucking field niggas. It be them house niggas that think that they that be polluting the rest of the people. That's what I'm saying. You have own black people. I posted on my page. Even Africans are brown too. You don't like us? Why? We didn't ask to be born into all this oppression and shit. But guess why? People, we know spiritual laws. People don't attack something unless it's for a reason, unless they fear it. We're not getting attacked. Brown people are not getting attacked because they don't fear. They fear us because they know how much power we hold. I'm aware of how much power I hold. That's why I be careful what I speak. I think before I speak. I actually do, believe it or not. This shit was already thought out. You know, and I held myself back from just speaking the truth for so I've always been a truth speaker, but I always used to, let me tell you, I used to always let shit boil in and I see the injustice, but I always, even in school when it was a bully, why the fuck I'm always fighting a bully? Because I don't like people like that try to bully people. Like, bitch, it's always a bigger bully. Like, but I was always that. I don't like to see people get mistreated, and I was like that from a child, but I learned how to manage it. Right, there's a time to mind your business and there's a time not to mind your business. That be the issue. People don't know when to mind their business and when not to. When it comes to me in my life, I'm gonna always mind my business and speak my truth, right? But yeah, the minority is I'm not sure if I could say that, but yeah, YouTube is part of censoring us as well. And niggas, how they copyright you for music? Like, get the fuck out of here. People make music to share it, right? Even if it's not the common creations or whatever. Anywho, and mind you, all the motherfuckers come from my bloodline. Period. All of them. Every race come from my bloodline. I already said I'm who the people manifested. A mix of everything. I'm who the people manifested. You could look at me. Just look. Look at Asian people. Look at my eyes. Similar. Look at Indians. Look at here. Look at Africans. Look at here. Look at Hispanic. Look at here. Like, everything comes from a black woman. Every race you see. But what I believe, now I will have to fact check, but what I believe in, because sometimes I get insight and don't even do no research. It just comes to me. Niggas be defects in the system. That's all it is. Like, if you're I always compare it to a virus in the human body. We are God, part of God body, right? The collective. So when you have a defect and that shit multiplies and multiplies, they try to trick the system, the God body. And that's all that's happening on a soul scale. That's all that is. But guess what happens to viruses? They get purged out the system. STDs are more aggressive. Just think of us humans and stuff as the human body. The human body could teach you a lot. That's why you can learn a lot from just how your own body function. You know, the heart has a role. The lungs have a role. Your brain has a role. When they do them tests like, oh, are you a right or left? You're supposed to utilize your whole fucking brain. What's the issue? Like, God not going to give you something we wasn't meant to utilize the whole thing. Yes, me vaping, I'm supposed to utilize my lungs at its full capacity. I'm supposed to utilize my eyes at its full capacity. But it's always going to be shit to try to deter us from utilizing our full power or being in our full power. To try to put us further away. I don't even politic because niggas be, I just rather talk to people kindred spirits, and even if they not, I'm not on here to do that. I'm on here to get fucking monetized and just speak the truth while I'm doing it, because that's what I know how to do. I know how to be myself. That's it. That's all I know how to do. But yeah, niggas be fearful. That be the issue. I'm like, anyway, I've been this fucking cutthroat energy right about now. To be honest, like, I don't got the patience all the time, and what niggas not about to do is keep trying to interfere and insert themselves in my business and keep coming on my lives. And I know you in real life, like, you're not hiding, you're not masked. People be wanting all the attention and shit. They rather be your enemy because they know they can't get next to you. They know they can't get next to you. These people still have negative attachments, right? People will try to siphon off your energy, but people could see a picture of you or see you on video and they know they can't be next to you in real life. They would try to siphon that energy. Like, I'm the bitch that come to save the day. You wasn't in this position. You had your chance. And you fumbled the fucking bag. That's what it is. People be mad. Like, don't be yourself. Don't make no fake pages. And most of them fake pages be kids any fucking ways that are led astray by their dirty ass parents. They mental ass parents. Let's keep it above. Because your child not going to exude all this hate if they wasn't born out of fucking hate. Some of it be in their blood. Like, you know, you can change your DNA up. Your spiritual code. People say DNA, but your spiritual code up when you exude hate and you have children and them bitches come out fucking hateful. Kids run YouTube. Y'all don't realize kids be under these fake ass pages. Like, they be children. Even if the pages, they be children. So why not speak the truth? Why not be your fool? Like, you see, let me tell you something about social media. When you do dumb shit and bring drama, that's the shit that get all the views. Right? Now, if you're a person that's with the dumb shit fully, that's a form of selling your soul, right? Because you don't have no morals, you don't stand for nothing. But if you're willing to be authentically you and take that other route that'll still get you the same outcome, but you'll have more opportunities, you'll have a better conscience, because your conscience be eating you up. It don't be people sending attacks, it be their own conscience. You know, it do be their own conscience. People can't live with the shit they do. Once they see, they like to compare themselves a lot. Even though they're not supposed to, but it's human nature. People love to compare themselves. See, I see something where I feel like I want to be, and I get motivated. Like, okay, I do my research. What do I have to do to be in this position that I want to be in, right? I don't hate. It's motivation. Like, oh, I'm slacking. I need to get on my shit. Like, if I'm trying to, whether it's simple shit like, oh, drive a car like that, or you know, have a house like that. What do I need to do to obtain that? I don't sit around and be like, well, they shouldn't have it because I don't got it. And this and this and this happened. I don't make it fuck excuses. I do what I'm supposed to do. People be lazy. People want shit handed out. And that don't... See, it be the hard-working people. Like the nigga I just bought not Popeyes, from Papa John's from. I spent $51. $6 of that $51 for Papa John's was a tip. I went downstairs with my baby. This nigga, remind y'all, I did Uber, Instacart. I've been doing that for years. Recently stopped, a few weeks ago. Because I sold my car. But he comes out, the Papa John's literally across the street. I could see it from the window. He literally came right around the block. And you about to get a $6 tip. $51 to be exact. Because I spent that much for what? I don't know. But he couldn't even get out the car. It's nighttime. I said, I'm downstairs. Then the guy in front talking about, oh, let him come work. He don't get no tip. You already left and came back with my food because I gave the wrong number. The number was updated. You ain't attempt to come upstairs and knock on the door, you lazy bitch. See, it be the people who lazy as fuck that expect handouts. The hard work is all the people gonna see is shit come their way. They don't see the work that they put behind the scenes. Yeah. See, I like this. Judgment being cool. I'm pulling cards as I'm talking. That's that judgment shit. Lazy motherfuckers gonna be where the fuck they need to be. They're not gonna be amongst people that's not lazy. You don't get the same opportunities as a hardworking person. It don't matter what your race, your sex is, your race is. Nobody's entitled to nothing. And it be these lazy motherfuckers. They don't even try to evolve their mental, but they feel like they deserve the same opportunities or deserve what other people are entitled to or destined to have. No, you can't take nothing. You can't take nothing. If I wanted to, I could, but that wasn't where God wanted me to be. I was a cleaner. I was a delivery person. I was a bartender. I was passing out. I was doing while pregnant. Name me one bitch. Name me one nigga. It's plenty, but they not all gonna be in the same crowd. We all spread out amongst a bunch of lazy motherfuckers. Like, and you think you gonna try to sabotage? People try to sabotage what somebody else built. Look at the Mr. Tenderism shit. People think they're gonna leech or siphon off your energy or your destiny. Like, no, that's not what God had in the cards. That is not what He had in the cards for you. And it's our job to realize that and align ourselves for what's destined for us, right? If you know you're a hard worker and you are honest person overall, right? You stand up for what's right if it's in your presence, and you don't have no fear when it comes to no man, but you are conscious of your surroundings and how to preserve your life. That should be common sense. People look at it as supernatural. Sometimes you're just an extra smart person. You know, if you're in a life or death situation, how to preserve life. You're not gonna keep provoking. You're gonna be a smart motherfucker. Those be the ones that survive. It don't be the dumb niggas like, well, I'm gonna go out fucking. No, it don't be them people. It be the ones that preserve their life. They cop the plea for the second. They cop the plea for those be the ones. They know how to preserve life in any situation. Yes, you're blessed, but what are you doing? See, these people be in that hangman, and these people be it's stuck in their head. See, when people stuck in their head, to me, that's purgatory. People talk about, oh, heaven and hell and purgatory and the in between. You can live that while on earth. Do you not know that? You can experience heaven on earth. You can experience purgatory on earth. Look how many people are not in their right mind. Because how many times you don't know how many times God gave them an opportunity to change their way of thinking, and they decided against it. So now you got dementia, or you got this, right? Now your mind going, you be like, the fuck, this nigga stupid. Like, no, they really are though. You don't know what people call me. That's why sometimes you gotta know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to interfere, know when to mind your business. You know, I don't interfere in people's shit unless I'm led to. And that's rarely. I don't interfere in nobody's stuff, because what I got going on at this season is more important. God wants me to stay tunnel vision and focus. So I already seen the distractions before they came. But where people attack you the most is where you're supposed to be. Is where you're supposed to be. Yeah, you're not playing no games. You completing old cycles. I'm completing old cycles. Them shit's been wrapped up. Yeah, Buggy? Huh? What did I do? Did you eat your rice? You ate some rice? Okay, good. It's about to be 1 hour, you guys. Make sure y'all give me that thumbs up. Thank y'all for listening to my little rant. Like, I'm still gonna be, today's reset Sunday, so I just had to get that shit out of my system, because I'm like, every time I go live, these motherfuckers that I blocked keep making fake pages just to get on here. Yes. Okay, hold on. And it mainly be these bitches. Like, I'm single. I don't want your nigga trust. I don't want to. Huh? No, I can see from here. And eat the rest of your rice. Like I said, we got a few more minutes. I want to hit the hour. I'm off this bitch. But for those of y'all that's in here, put that thumbs up. Like I said, I scared these motherfuckers. Because what they thought I was going to be like deceased. They thought I was going to be a crackhead or some shit. They thought I was going to be... Shit, I'm not at the best I could be, right? I still got potential to grow. But I'm not where they expected. And that's what's scary. It's about me. In this season, it's giving fucking main character in my life. I'm not worried about what's going on in your life. I don't care. And people, I cut them cords when they try to attach themselves to me, as you should as well. People try to attach themselves to you, cut that shit. You know that they ain't do right, or it's fake love, cut that shit off. Because the longer you allow it to linger, you being a willing participant. No. Get out. Did you eat some of your rice? Go eat your rice. No, it's no more. Get out my face. You're being annoying. Since I've been on here, even I deleted old videos, but since I've been like taking YouTube back serious, you got people asking me real life questions. That's why I'm like, I know you, they know me in real life. Cause the shit they be asking and then you go to the page, there's no pictures, no videos, like you really scary. You gotta make a fake page to ask me something you already know the answer to, what you're trying to, it's called fear tactics, scare tactics, whatever the fuck. Ain't no fear in my heart. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I can do. Doing what God says I could do. I protect myself. See, they don't be aligned properly. That's why they could be easily fucking attacked. And yeah, they mad because all of these towers is happening in their life. It may be a couple trying to clean up. I don't give a fuck what they got going on. It may be a couple, a couple of motherfuckers or a couple, an actual couple. Like I don't care about y'all. Worry about them towers that's occurring in your life. That's all I'm gonna say. Worry about them situations you need to clean up. Oh, but you won't be able to because that's shit you put out. That shit you put out. Yeah, this couple trying to come for this star, like, and you know, sometimes the crazy part is when I pick up on energy sometimes too. It always feel like my energy. It always feel like my energy. It could be somebody else because I'm feeling like somebody else also. It's not even me. Look, two birds of a fucking feather flock together, right? They trying to come for that star because they already know where this headed, and they have no choice but to sit back and watch. They can't help it. They can't help themselves. They was watching when shit was going left, so now they gonna watch when shit go right. That's how it goes. Look, two birds of a feather. There we go. They have no choice. You have no choice. You sat there and thought you did what? You sat there and thought you was doing what? Nothing. Like the other, it be always hectic shit. Like, see, when you reading, I didn't know that's what, you know, me having some of these gifts was gonna lead me. The only tarot shit I knew growing up was Cleo. You know, the fake psychic that got exposed. That's the growing up. That's the only like experience of a psychic I had in my life. Like, so I didn't know that's what that was called, or you know, there's plenty names for it. Witch, psychic, potato, like, call it what you want. A prediction. That shit still wound up being accurate. And it's funny because you can look at it at time and time, not just in my life, but in other people's life. Anytime somebody is prematurely correct, they are always deemed as crazy. Because people's mind just can't fathom, like, oh, this could be a reality. But now you see people having no choice. So those people that was once deemed crazy or witch, look at the Salem witch trials. That's a known fact. People. So imagine me back in them days. The crazy part is I was born in Massachusetts. Imagine them people, and I was probably alive during them times in the past life. Like, but imagine if I was alive during them times. Oh, they would have hung me from the fucking tallest tree and burnt me at the stake. They would have. That's the reality. Especially a lot of witches or people that's called witches have beauty marks. You ever see women with the moles and they always they portray them in media as witches because you think the people that's portraying these things aren't aware that these people already are amongst us and have psychic gifts and have these abilities, right? There's plenty of people from here, every part of the earth that have abilities. We're realizing we are the superheroes. We are the people with superpowers. And we live amongst people. These are it's gifts, right? We have these abilities. Some people are able to know what you're thinking. Some people are able to predict futures. These are gifts. These are superpowers if you want to put it in a sci-fi text, but is in front of your face for a reason. Because they already tried to get ahead of the story. Once people open their mind on a collective scale, right? Why you think all these towers is happening? Once people are starting to awaken on a worldwide level, we always been woke. A lot of golden people, because we are the ancestors of this land that they tried to build on top of and shit. That shit crumbling down. That shit crumbling down before your eyes. Old constructs must come down because they tried to get ahead of the story before people knew what psychics were really or normalized it, right? They tried to portray it as witches. You see all the witches with big moles. Now you see a woman doing tarot. We all be having beauty marks and shit. Mine are just smaller. You know how many I see with bigger ones with an actual hair coming out of it? Those shit. It scared me a little, but they have their own gifts. People so scary. When people fear things, I learned that as humans, when people fear things, they try to destroy it. Your people are scared because they never encountered nobody with those gifts before, and they don't have them themselves, so they fear it. Humans fear tigers. So guess what they do? They keep them in cage in the fucking zoo. They keep them in cage in the zoo. Things that you fear, people try to cage up. Why did you think they Nobody told you to go over there to Africa to imprison people, or come to this land, the Americas, and imprison people and call it your own. Nobody told you to do that. Nobody told you to do that. But people, when people fear things that they do not have acquired themselves, or can't control, or can't contain, they will try to chain it up. They will try to claim it as their own. People always do that. It's been proven time and time and time again. 7-7. We not lucky, we blessed. Oh, today Women's Day. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know. Thank you. The woman, the womb. Woman, human. Like, come on. I am a human. Thank you, though. That's something like, you cannot encage me. You cannot claim me as a prize or put me here and use me for your own. You're mad because you can't do that. They're mad because they can't do that to you as well. You refuse to be caged up. You freed your mind already. You realize, oh, the real prison, fuck the, people go to actual prison, but when they act out, but when you think out, oh yeah, you get attacked on a worldwide scale. You get attacked. But that's just mine, I know the truth. I don't need to like over explain it. No, I've never been on TV. Maybe in a past life. Maybe in the past life, or somebody that's actually related to me, because the motherfuckers that, yes. Okay, thank you. Put my stuff down, please, because you calling me to show me the stuff that you destroying the mind. Like, I said, maybe it's somebody who I'm actually related to, because the people that I'm not even blood related to the people that be doing half this shit. That's the crazy part. In real life, I was adopted, But maybe in the past, like, you see me there. 777. I delivered to this guy at 777 State Road East or something in Florida. And I was like, I didn't never see the address, but it was a car dealership. And mind you guys, I was manifesting. You see all that shit that was happening with my car. I'm like, and while I was down there, I just kept getting these signs and epiphanies and moments of awareness, right? So it was just confirmation that, you on the right track. I'm doing what I need to do. People never gonna do what they need to do. They always gonna keep minding my fucking business. But God got something for that. Cause they can't believe the shit actually be coming back instantly. Fuck all of that. Wait until the past. Like, no, shit come back instantly for a lot of people. Ask them. And ask me what I'm experiencing. Ask them what they've been experiencing. I've been enjoying experiencing upgrades. New this, new that. I've been able to manage my money, utilizing these skills. Ask them what they've been investing into. Drugs. Ew. Drugs and liquor. This is my stuff. Give me my box. You better not break it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I worry about me and mine. Me and my baby. They mad because you can't take from my baby either. Anything attached to me. And he's the only thing attached to me right now. Anything attached to me. I was burning my Palo Santo. But nothing. I just made him his food. I was just coming on here because bitches keep trolling me on my pages that know me. I just wanted to do a PSA, give them one little spotlight because I'm about to go up. I already know that. I've been putting the work in front of the scenes, behind the scenes. So I'm excited. I just need to clear them out the room. Or maybe, you know what it is? Maybe I'm picking up on somebody else's energy, because sometimes it happens. My crown is protected today. Today is Reset Sunday, and I have to reset some shit up out of my reset. And we're going to do it again next week. Reset. Stay off my shit. Stay off my shit. We only talk to like-minded people. I'm sorry. See, I control this shit. And YouTube, of course, with their guidelines, whatever. I control this shit. When my face is on something, oh, I don't play. When it come to business, this is business. When it come to business, I don't play. I do not play. I do not play when it come to business. I need them real ones. See, and I'm learning. I know how to transmute energy now. So after this, I might go draw a picture or go paint a picture or go make a song on YouTube. Like, I'm over here creating in my creative bag at this moment. So I don't sit and dwell. But when I sense somebody's playing and trying to play in my face and trying to act like a supporter, but then they turn around hating, oh yeah, you're going to get called out every time, but you're not going to get too much attention. People want to have beef with me because they can't get next to me. Let me see who next to me. Oh, nobody there. My baby over there, but ain't nobody there. People rather beef with you. They want to be in your energy regardless. They don't care if they got to be fucking beefing with you. I don't need nobody to promise me nothing. I don't need nobody to play and try to do this fake love in my face. I don't need none of that shit. And I will not tolerate it. So guess what? Get going. Continue watching. Continue being a supporter. You know. But I'm a sensible person. I have sense. I have much sense. You will not be sabotaging this. You will not be sabotaging. Them days is over. You know. Tunnel vision. Ain't shit frizzy. Cause they know this commitment coming in and they not feeling like they fucking enough in their own life. That's what it's giving. Look, see, I do readings on myself. That's how I started. When I used to write stuff down, but now I'm just like, yeah, that's why they coming for me, because they not feeling like enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Like, what was the odds we talking about people hating and me scaring motherfuckers so bad that they rather just come and try to project their own self-hate onto me. But it's really boils back down to them. They don't feel like they're enough in their life. You don't have to be defined what you like to do in life. How about that? It's plenty of things you could be doing. There's plenty of things you could be doing to mind your own business, you know, besides drink water. I can name 100, but I'm not gonna name one for you. That's for you to figure out. Yeah, it's giving a nigga trying to play my energy. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm off this. I've been on here for 107. That's been my number lately. But y'all have a good one. Thanks for listening. Deuces.